L.A.C. Lesbian Awkward Conversations. The title's just as awkward as the conversations. L.A.C. is a LGBTQ plus web series written, directed, created by yours truly, TT Shanell. What made me want to create L.A.C.? I would have to say, I'm sick of people saying, oh, the media is gaying up the world, the media is making it gay, the media is gay this, gay this. From a gay person, take it from a gay person. What the media is showing you about the gays is really watered down. Like, we gets crazy. So I feel like with this web series, it's not a safe place. The media and big entertainment media, they play it safe. On my web series, we ain't playing it safe. Think of it like the Zeus of web series. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see how Zeus just don't give a and they wild unhinged. That's what L.A.C. is wild unhinged. I'm talking about the uncomfortable conversations. I'm talking about the things that femmes don't want to talk about, the things that studs don't want to talk about, or the things that studs know they want to talk about, but they don't feel like they got a safe place to talk about it, so they can talk about it here, or they can feel like, you know, they not crazy, like they are not alone. I am here with them. How real or personal are the topics in L.A.C.? When I wrote it in a room and I was blazed up and I was just thinking about my life in my 20s and how it's looking in my 30s. More personal than you think. Each and every episode is based on a story of my life. Like, if you know me, I started out doing YouTube doing story time. So what I did was I took my story times and turned it into little scripts, little episodes. Now, for those who don't know, my main passion wasn't to be no rapper. It was always to be a writer. So I took everything that I had in my life, and now I'm finally like, yo, it's to the point where I just gotta focus on my childhood dream, and that's being a writer. And that's where L.A.C. came about. What do you hope viewers feel or learn after watching L.A.C.? I'ma say I hope they learn more about the gays, because I feel like it's one of those things where you think you know, but you have no idea how we really give it up. So that's what you're gonna learn. You're gonna be like, oh, that's what they do with that? Oh, that's where that go? If you had to describe L.A.C. in one word, what would it be? Relatable. When I say relatable, I know a lot of people are gonna hear LGBTQ base and they're gonna assume, oh, that's not, I can't, unless I'm in that category, I'm not gonna relate to this. Nah, like season one, yes, it's all fun and games. I'm not gonna lie. Season one is kind of like I foreplay you. You know, I'm like, I'm getting you warmed up, hot and ready. This was me 100% behind the camera, watching my work in live action. So it's just dope to see that. And yeah, episode one is definitely my favorite episode. And I'm gonna give you guys another sneak peek because my members, this is a second sneak peek for the members and the first sneak peek for you guys. All right, where can we catch L.A.C.? All right, so L.A.C. premieres this summer. All right, episode one drops this summer 2025. So what I need you guys to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. I suggest you subscribe to my main YouTube channel, which is TT Shanell. That's how you would get the episodes when it drops officially. So for each episode, you have to be subscribed to the TT Shanell YouTube channel. That's how you're gonna get the episode in full without the chop, because you know TikTok and Instagram, they got time limitations. On YouTube, I'll be able to put the full episode without any cuts, edits. Well, as far as like without me having to put part one, part two, so you can get the full episode on YouTube, TT Shanell. It is a web series, so you'll see it on Instagram and TikTok. So like I said, on TikTok, you might see like the 3-minute video. Most of the episodes are no longer than 4 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you, some of the episodes are 1 to 2 minutes. They're short skits. So with that being said, if you want to watch the full episode for the ones that go longer than 3 minutes, you have to get at my YouTube channel, TT Shanell. So I repeat, the only way you're gonna be able to watch L.A.C. in full without any cuts, part one, part two, you have to get at my YouTube, TT Shanell. Now, we all know YouTube has YouTube guidelines. I'm not gonna lie, L.A.C. do gets a little ghetto. So with that being said, get at my Patreon for the raw, uncut. You don't gotta worry about the curses being beeped a lot. You ain't gotta worry about me trying to PG-13 it down. Get at the Patreon, TT Shanell. That's how you'll get the L.A.C. uncut, raw, uncensored vibe right there. So get at that Patreon. I hope I answered all your questions. This is just part one of the Q&A. If you have questions, drop those comments